Lieutenant Colonel Donald Wilson was born from a Navy family. His father was a naval officer serving aboard the USS Yorktown, the Fighting Lady. Colonel Wilson was not raised like a regular boy, but instead, at a young age, his father taught him values and built his character, being a man of honor, integrity, discipline, and accountability. As a young boy in a Navy family, they traveled a lot to China and the Philippines. From the attack on Pearl Harbor to the surrender of Japan, he carefully studied the conduct of the war. During his teenage years, he was fortunate to grow up in the greatest generation, united and patriotic. This prepared him for a service career of his own. He enlisted in the regular Army in 1949. Other trainees were crying in their pillows at night for their mother, while he maintained his composure. It was easy for him to adjust. It was a country club compared to his father's discipline. His positive attitude opened many doors of opportunity for him. As an enlisted man, he reached the grade of sergeant and applied for an officer candidate school. Colonel Don has been in the military service for 23 years and retired as lieutenant colonel. His service in the military and how he was raised by a military family, together with his experience in working with men and women of integrity and honor, ill-prepared him for a civilian life of greed and dollar worship. With thorough research and experience, he felt prepared to inform a misled and misinformed generation the truth withheld from them by our current educational system. Colonel Wilson had 64 years of married life. He was first married to his high school sweetheart for 38 years, and they were gifted with 2 handsome and beautiful children. Unfortunately, his first wife died of lung cancer. A year later, he married his second wife for 8 years, whom he met in church. However, their love story didn't last long because she died of breast cancer. A year later, he married her girlfriend for 18 years, but she passed away at the age of 93, and at this point, Colonel Don was already 88 years old. Colonel Don found time to write and promote his 4 books, The Antibiotic and Ailing American Needs, and the trilogy book Codename William Tell, Codename Spirit, and Their Secret Lives. Currently, Lieutenant Colonel Donald Wilson is 90 years old and still active in promoting his books to different platforms. You may visit his website, authordonaldwilson.com. His motto in life: without a knowledge of our history, we are lost.